channel's closed, the memes flow free. Ret Paladins weep in misery. Though other specs share their pain, only Ret Paladins unplug the game.
We decided to temporarily close the Ret Questions and Ret General channels until Retribution is appropriately tuned. Retribution has been left behind and ignored this season. So since Blizzard has effectively been communicating to us that we should not be playing this spec, we're now following their lead. If you would like to voice your frustrations about this, please post in General chat off topic and not in Holy or Pro channel! Nerf Ret Paladin! Nerf Ret Paladin! What exactly is the problem? Damage, especially single target. Ret was doing great at the end of the last season, but the compensatory buffs for the Divine Hammer nerf were not enough to let us keep competing with all the specs that receive 20% damage buffs from reworks this season. Ret is currently one of the worst performing specs statistically in Manaforge Omega logs, and this gap will only widen as other specs gain more from their new tier sets, even though Ret was clearly underperforming at the start of this patch, both in sims and in actual raid performance. Specs that were already outperforming us got damage buffs, and we got ignored! This has become a pattern almost every tier, where we start out untuned and don't get adequate buffs in the first few weeks, and only begin improving months into the tier when we finally get enough successive 3% overall all buffs! Sun has also been ignored this whole expansion, at least for Retribution based on Sims. The Herald set bonus is not only the worst DPS set in the game, but is worth roughly half the amount of the next worst. Across any DPS hero talent, Holy has had many buffs to Herald's effects that were not applied for Retribution, like Second Sunrise's proc chance being 100% for Holy versus 20% for Ret, or the current 4-set bonus buffing spenders by 30% for Holy versus 15% for Ret! Herald also still has multiple game-breaking bugs with its main ability and tier set, where Radiant Glory procs reset the duration of existing dawnlights, and the new set Solar Wrath procs randomly remove Sun Sabotage! Nerf Ret Paladin! Close this chart again! Nerf Ret Paladin! Close this chart again! This isn't an exhaustive list of issues, but these are the ones that could realistically be easily addressed in a short time frame. We know this is inconvenient for people wanting to find information,
but we think this is a better approach than a ping. In the meantime, pins and Ret questions, information in Ret Fact, and online guides should have the information you're looking for in almost all cases.